Hey everyone, Jamie Phillips, Action Auto Parts on a nice, pleasant Sunday here at the old homestead. We went to church this morning, and after I came home and eat some lunch and changed clothes, I made a trip to the Danville, Kentucky Harbor Freight, and yeah, it's in there upside down, but picked up a much needed new cherry picker. Oh man, a little more than one to spend, but much needed, so it's well investment because I don't want anybody getting hurt, and that other one's getting a little worn. And I went ahead and picked up, you know, a couple different sets of funnels and some more sockets, so I'm gonna make sure we got 10mm sockets. I want to see what else was it. Got well, poopy. Oh, I got a big old moving blanket because I thought, well, you know, if it's some of them old cars is kind of rough to lay in, so got a moving blanket. Let's see, I got a couple T-handle sets, standard and metric. What else was it? It was almost $500, I know that. Let me walk around to the other side of the truck. Actually tried to straighten the truck up a little bit. It is, or was, a mess, or still is a mess, but it's an organized mess now, I guess one could say, if one wanted to say it. Oh yeah, I picked up some more Sawzall blades because we needed them. There's those T-handle sets. Like I said, big long funnel, little funnels, some more cutting blades. I picked up another grinder, but one we can plug into the generator. So, because I'm terrible about trying to remember to bring batteries home and charge up. Another can of PB Blaster. And it seemed like there was something else in here. I can't really remember, mate. Oh, I got a new air thing for my air hose here at home for the end of it because the other one got lost. But the main thing was getting another cherry picker. I keep forgetting why I'm getting in this truck. And I think it was because, yeah, I needed these keys. We brought that Jimmy home, and I went to start it last weekend, and I was like, I knew we left the battery on. The hood's a little hard to open, and so I finally got the hood up a while ago. We did in fact leave the battery on it, but the cables were off. So I just thought, well, before I go in, I just been out here piddling around a little bit. I got the small jump box in here charging up, and one of the big DeWalt batteries in the garage there charging. But Peg drove this thing out here. I ain't never really done anything with it yet. I'm still trying to get them to get me the title. And so if I know if I can get the title straight on it, then I'm wanting to do some more work to this thing. But definitely got to get it cleaned out, and I got to get another ignition. They broke this piece off, but I mean, that's not the end of the world right now. There's a lot of other things that needs to be done, but definitely good douching. So I don't know, let's see if this thing leaving, if I got the battery cables on there tight enough, and see if I'll even fire up. Why, heck yeah. 252,000 miles. But I like this little old Jimmy. Like I said, if I can get them to give me the title where I can go and transfer it, I'm gonna get it good and cleaned up and do a few things to it. I've got to figure out on my Cougar. I think we have determined that the emergency fuel shut off probably messed up. If I could either get one for it, or, and you all may know because I don't, can you bypass it? Because that car was starting up and running just as good as that little Jimmy, and now it's not. And I want to get it, finish getting it detailed and get it transferred and maybe get it out and enjoy it a little bit. This one here, if I can get the title to it and get it detailed and do something with it. There's Sammy's car. I sold it to her. Her and Crystal went back for a ladies, kind of a ladies thing tonight at church. And the little Cimarron, we got it running, but it needs tires real bad. So I need to get me a good set of tires on it and I'd like to drive that little old car. And then I'll decide if I want to sell it or not. But I'd like to at least drive it a little bit before I got rid of it, because I've not really got to drive it much. We had gotten it running pretty decent, but the tires, where it had been sitting in that old man's barn for years, they're pretty dry. But that could be a kind of little 5-speed car too, but that'd be a kind of fun little car to drive. It's different, you know what I'm saying? Go to some of them little car shows or something, let the wife take her Corvette, and then me park that little Cimarron right next to it. Yeah, that'd be some crazy stuff. Old Jimmy's kind of idled back down. That thing, man, it runs good. And I don't know, like I said, it's pretty solid. Get this lower stuff repainted and cleaned up, and give it a good douching, and heck yeah, get out and do something in it. Almost shut it off right quick. Like I said, I hadn't done anything with it since we got it home, because it was like the hood was kind of hard to open, and so I just leave them keys laying in there. But it needs to get the hinges and all that stuff oiled up on it and what have you, and so on and so forth. Let me pull these cables back off, or at least one of them, because I don't know it well enough to leave it sitting out here and something happened to short out or whatever. Hang on a second, you all. Sorry about that, but I had to tilt that battery back a little bit. I ain't going to latch this hood all the way back down, because I got to get some spray and get it a little bit lumbered up. But Peg should be happy when I get there in the morning. I got a dentist appointment. I went and had them cleaned February 29th, and I got a tooth that's got a little bit of a chip in it, and so they're wanting to fix it, so I got to go to the dentist in the morning. So Sammy was supposed to start her new job tomorrow, and they put her off a day because of getting her pay system or something set up. So I'm going to run out in the morning and get the gate open and leave her a money bag, and then I don't know, hopefully I won't be at the dentist, but hour or two or whatever, and then get that tooth fixed and get back up to the yard. Had actually the guy Anthony that I got the Duramax from asked me if I wanted to sell it, and I said, well, I really hadn't thought about it. And he said, well, I got somebody wanting one, and I still owe Anthony on it because we were just trading on scrap. Well, tomorrow scrap's supposed to like go down, so I don't want to give a bunch more cars to get it. You know what I'm saying? I liked trading where we was trading at on that level, but so I thought, well, if I can make a little bit on it, so I popped off a price, and it's probably too high, and that's okay, because like I said, I really hadn't thought about getting rid of it, because just like when we had to put the axle in Black Betty, then I had Dirty Maxine to drive, you know, and so I like that comfort of having another vehicle, because when you drive old stuff, and that's what I do. I mean, that's a 2011, that's a 2005. My wife's Expedition's an 07. Of course, we got car payments, and that's our whole goal, is to try to do that. You know, sometimes they're going to give you a little issue, and then you're down for a little bit. So I don't really care about getting rid of it. I actually know if I could get it bought, I know where there's a good flatbed. I mean, I'm talking about commercial grade, good headache rack, straps on the side, 8-foot bed that I'd love to buy and put on that truck, because that old bed there's pretty rusty, and that would make it not only weigh a little bit more in the back end, which should help it go better in the mud, but it'd make it just a really good work truck. So I don't know, we'll cross that bridge, I guess, if I ever get near it. But beautiful day weather-wise. We're going to, hopefully it'll be dry enough tomorrow where we can get that guy's 460 pulled back from the 92 Ford F-250 and get it to where he can come. He was going to try to come Tuesday, but his little girl had to have some kind of a surgery, and I hope and pray that goes well for him. So he's going to come Wednesday, but still, I want to get it. I mean, it's out, ready to go. I think Peg's done got the ECU, all that stuff pulled. So we get everything done for the customer and have it ready to go. then if he shows up Wednesday, or if he wants to come maybe even tomorrow or Tuesday, if something happens, he can come. That'll be done, and that'll be great, and then I can get the rest of my money on it. But just kind of piddling a little bit. I had to go to Lowe's and buy a new shower head for our bathroom, and that's something I need to finish installing, as I just hand tightened it and it was dripping, but the wife had to hurry and get a shower to go to church, so I was like, yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna probably go in the house and finish that up, and take Axel back out and hit it again tomorrow. I hope you all have had a great weekend. I know I have, and I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.